The stream is not dead. It has been nearly a week now. Couple of days at least. I promise I'm still doing this. I promise I'm still here. Big Things 2025 is real. I'm not going to abandon that just because I had a weird weekend. We're back with more Hollow Knight today. This time I'm actually going to play Steel Soul instead of a fake version that I invented because I couldn't play it last time. But I went and unlocked proper Steel Soul on this computer during the break, so it should be good, it should work, everything should be fine. Yeah. I hope my controller is recognized this time. It was giving me some issues during the test. Shouldn't be a bad issue though. As long as it's charged. I charged it during the Celeste stream, so not an issue at all. Hollow Knight. The way it just swooshed into the Hollow Knight music from the BGM was kind of bad. But look. New game. Mode select. I did it. I saved it. It's real. Steel Soul exists. I seriously don't know why I didn't have it unlocked already, because as you saw, I have another save file that has it. Oh yeah, no, the chat is massive in the actual game scene. We'll see if we need to change that or not once I actually get to, like, moving around. Skipping 9 million cutscenes because that's not what I'm here for today. They're good cutscenes. 100% recommend going and watching those. But yeah, today we're here to prove that I'm an elite gamer and that I'm stronger than anyone ever in the universe. And we don't need cutscenes for that. My Geo. There we go. I'm so used to playing with Gathering Swarm on that collecting Geo manually feels so weird to me. I'm not going for any, like, large completion either. I think I'm just going for defeating the Hollow Knight, like, base. Someday I'd like to do 112% on stream, but that's gonna be a multiple stream thing, and considering I haven't done my proper debut yet, we're not there yet. Ah. Back demon. Something about the nail swing in this game feels better than just like most other Metroidvanias I've ever played. The reactiveness of it, the way it gives you a slight knockback, gives the enemy a slight knockback, vibrates the controller, the sound effect, all of it comes together perfectly. First damage, yay! Now, you may be asking yourself, like I am, why am I gathering all of this Geo? And that's a great question. I genuinely don't know. I think I just have to. Part of my brain tells me that it's necessary. It is very crunchy. Hello, welcome in. Alright, let's see if I can pull off the menu drop 2 streams in a row. No, I cannot. That's a shame. Ah well. Considering it's very tight on the frames that you need to input it on, I'm not too worried about that. Hi, Elderbug. How's it going? They should let me talk to Elderbug before the location name disappears like that, because it really puts a damper on the speedrunning aspect. Not that I'm speedrunning, again. Those days are behind me, I think. Now I just play this game for fun. And for glory. Damn it. I really wanted it. I wanted the flags. Alright, to begin with, we go to the mound, and we grab Vengeful Spirit. Same game plan as last time. Hello, Cornifer. I'm not even stopping to read anything this time because, I don't know, not interested in it this time. Gotta go fast, and by go fast I mean go at a moderate pace. So close. One of these days I'll hit that. Today is not that day, however. I think there was one rock that I didn't fully collect over on the left, but again, I don't think I need this much. I'm just gathering it out of force of habit. Big things. Hello. It's midnight where you are? You should probably get some rest instead of hanging out at the stream, but I'm happy to see you here. Hi. I don't know if I'm going for mask upgrades or like soul vessel upgrades or anything. I think I'm just going to take the weapon upgrade in city and that's it. Because the rest of it takes a bit too much effort. A bit too much, oh, planning my route, etc., etc. And I'm not feeling it. I looked away to look at chat for like half a second and I walked straight into damage. Isn't that a classic? Best of luck. Thank you. Have a good one. Hope you feel better. I'm sick, but like with a different meaning, because I'm so cool, you know? That's what I mean. Where am I going? This is not the way to Mound, this is the way to Gruzmother. Brilliant. I've completely forgotten my pathing. Not an issue though. We'll just hit it on the way back. And completely ignore all of those. This enemy is so weird when you're farming for journal entries, because I think this is literally the only room they spawn in. And you just have to keep respawning them and coming back here over and over again to get the full journal entry. I remember that being an annoyance when I did my 112% file. Alright, so below me is the stag station. This time I am going to open that up. I made the mistake last time of not actually activating this. And that made getting into the right side of city a lot harder. Because I wanted to do the Blue Lake skip, but I didn't have a way to get back to Blue Lake quickly. Truly, truly foolish. Hi, Grub. There's a grub up there, but again, I'm not going to be bothered to save any grubs because I don't need mask shards. I know, I'm horrible, I'm unforgivable. I deserve that 2 masks of damage. Those guys give a lot of money for the effort that you put in. It's always worth it if you ask me. I know, I'm a fake Hollow Knight fan that I keep calling it money instead of geo and health instead of masks. If I truly cared about the game as much as I claim that I do, I would get the lingo correct. But nay, 'tis not to be. For speedrun sakes, you can break this after the first time the boss goes ape like that, but I don't know what the actual point of it is because I always want to gather City Crest. I'm not too caught up on what the actual pathing is. For my routing, back when I did any percents, I just ran Fireborn's guide because it was simple and straightforward. And by now I have already forgotten all of what Fireborn taught me. And I'm just acting on instinct again. My favorite thing about this boss is that you can theoretically do enough damage while it's in that state where it's throwing the tantrum to knock it into another phase instead of letting it break down through the floor here. There's literally no reason to do that except if you want to keep the fight going for some strange reason. But, like, it doesn't serve to get you anything. There's no extra rewards for it. When I was doing my Hall of the Gods type fights, I ended up doing way too much damage and skipping into that, which is not ideal, honestly. In those, I wanted to end it as quickly as I could, and forcing it to go through another rotation of its cycle is not quick. Not quick at all. Hello, Snail Shaman, my friend Snail Shaman. Please give me the magic. Yeah, so, like, Steel Soul I play almost exactly like I play regular mode, because there's not much difference in it other than if you die, you die, but in normal mode, I feel like I die even if I die regularly. The only reason I would ever want to die in regular mode is for a shade skip, and if I die to monsters or like a boss fight, that just means that I failed and I might as well quit and restart anyway. So Steel Soul's not all that different. Steel Soul just puts a actual like technical limiter on that, forces you to adhere to it. Ah! I misjudged my jump. Hello, friend. I misjudged my jump again. Alright. No more messing around. Get serious. And by get serious, I mean I think I want to do a boulder stack. Yeah, a boulder stack. Just for fun. Surely they haven't patched out the boulder stack yet. They wouldn't do something like that, would they? Team Cherry loves us enough to leave boulder stack in. Even if they patch out other interesting things. Do you mind? Can you? There we go. This is the most important part of any Steel Soul run, obviously. This is the thing you should be spending the most time and effort and energy on. It's more important than like beating bosses or winning the game or anything. It's fine if you lose health to it, because it's critically important. To me. Ouch. Okay, maybe not that much health. See, this is why you leave the totem, so that you can get your soul back later. No! You didn't have enough health. Do you mind? Alright, so that one's gonna die now too. My boulder stack dream's ruined. Fine, we'll take one down with us instead. And here I was hoping for something great. Nothing great is allowed. Again, Soul Catcher is good if you don't have anything else, I guess. But I don't use spell builds a whole lot, so I'm not particularly interested in it. I'm just going to equip it because it's the first one I have. Sports Ball is hard, you're so right. I never played sports in real life, so of course I'm bad at them in video games too. The idea was I was going to get all of those little roly-polies together to form a stack in the section on the right, but they were giving me too much trouble. Now on to green path. I'm actually going to get full soul before I head into green path, just so that I can shoot 3 fireballs right from the start. Hello. Oh, how kind of you. Literally first spit being another roly-poly. Normally I feel like they make me wait so long to actually get one of those. Here we are in the green path. Those sounds of them falling into the acid are so scary. Like, I'm glad that happened off screen. No need to go up and grab that bench, since if I die anyway, there's no respawn. Hi Hornet, I love you Hornet. I'm so excited for your game. No. There we go. Now I'm aware you can do that skip with fireballs instead of the squitter, but I can't. I never worked out fireball skips that well. As much as I wish I had. Thinking about like Queen's Garden skip and all that stuff. Not good enough to actually perform the precise inputs for that. But I do think about it every so often. Maybe this is the run. I mean, not this one, obviously. Because if I'm going to just beat THK, then I'm not going to Queen's Garden, hopefully. I don't quite like it there. Aesthetically, it's beautiful, but, like, gameplay-wise, it's... gameplay-wise, it's a bit much. All the, like, dropping platforms and thorns and stuff. Mantis Petras, you know how I am about them. Come back here, you. Don't... Ah! Okay, I guess we get 1 lifeblood and that's it. Because that's not still going to be running, is it? No. Actually, does the cocoon... No. I was like, maybe the cocoon respawns if there's still lifeblood from it left that you haven't gathered, but that is not the case. It's fine, who needs lifeblood anyway? I'll just ram my face into the enemy and lose it immediately. Alright, so last time in the previous VOD, it was voted, and by voted I mean one singular person in chat told me to, that we abandon Zote, and I feel kind of bad about it. I got to the part in City where he normally stands and hangs out with you, and he wasn't there. So this time we will be saving Zote. It's that easy. We will not be talking to him though, because he's unpleasant. Exactly, we can't abandon him. He's important. That's my buddy, Zote. I've killed like 900,000 of him in the Endless Zote Challenge, whatever it's called, to earn the special title theme. Not on this account though. I did it on my Switch account, so unfortunately I can't show it off here, as much as I wish I could. You think we're going to be able to do Hornet hitless this time? Because, again, I don't. She's got the sauce. Like, without dash, I feel I don't have the mobility to do hitless boss fights. I may prove myself wrong, but we'll see. Almost. Never mind. It's literally that easy. Thank you, Hornet. Give me my cloak now. I guess I'm like hyping up the fight in my mind, because when I do the Radiant fights in the Hall of the Gods, I always panic and it's like, oh no, they're going to beat me because they're so much stronger, even though they're the exact same difficulty. It's just the mental block of one hit and you're dead makes them harder. But like, without that, you can do it hitless. Probably. Maybe. More Geo. That's the real reason we came here, right? For the Geo Rock? The cloak is fine, but the Geo Rock was what I really wanted. And now to Fungal. And by Fungal I mean Fog Canyon. Time to die in Fog Canyon like I did last time, right? And this time it'll be permanent. Nah, I'm gonna be a lot more conscious of it this time. I say as I dash immediately into something else and take damage. That'll show them. These exploding moss, whatever they are, they really scare me because anything that deals damage after it dies freaks me out. Like the corpse walkers, whatever they're called in Deep Nest, that you beat them and then they grow legs and they come back. They're so scary. I'm fine though, it's fine, it's not an issue. There was a randomizer run I had once that the last streamer was that Geo Rock up there at the top. Horrible. Horrible. I don't know why they would do that to me. We love death. Do we? We love death when it's not mine. I hate when girls die. That's one of the main rules of life. You have to think about that always. I don't even know why I'm bothering fighting these. I was doing it for soul, I think. Unless my soul was at max, in which case I was doing it because I'm a monster that loves violence. But yeah, when we get to Fog Canyon, as I was saying, I'm going to take it slow and heal if I ever take any damage, instead of being a reckless, foolhardy idiot who runs forward and takes 4 points of damage in like half of a second. That's not the plan today. My timing was bad. Some things just require that you be patient, but unfortunately I'm not good with those. Alright. I'm watching you. We're not going to do this time. I have made my peace with you. It's a shame too, because the music in Fog Canyon is so cozy, so vibes, like... But the place freaks me out because of those explodies. Is there any reason I would need to unlock the stag in Queen Station? Maybe? It wouldn't hurt. I mean, it would take time, but it wouldn't hurt. Hollowed night, indeed. When the night is hollow. It's always hollowest before the night, you know what they say. Simple, straightforward, easy. I also love these bugs a whole lot. Hello. This is one of my favorite games for sure. Not gonna mess with that geo mushroom. I actually believe I'm going the wrong way. Which is pretty cool. I am. Yes. Just what we wanted. Cornifer is over there singing me a song, telling me to come get a map. I don't need that. He's stealing Mr. Mushroom's place right now. Something about the fungal waste. It's just interesting as an area to me. I'm a big fan of mushrooms, obviously. Mushroom-themed areas in video games are a lot of fun. Hello, Shroomologers. Ouch. They're a very good enemy type. I usually don't even fight them just because they roll past me and I leave them alone. We're friends. Wait, why am I healing? Charm Notch. Doi. You mean the Shroomologers or the rolling ones? I love them both. They're all good. Yeah. If you'll notice, they have the same moveset as the Watcher Knights that I was fighting in my last stream. They've got the roll and they've got the jump. They don't have close combat sword fighting, but they don't need that. They're fun. They also don't have the Korean backdash, which I'm still surprised. I don't remember the Watcher Knights having those, but maybe it was added in a patch, or maybe I'm just blind. Both are possible. No! I knew the second that I started going downwards, that's exactly where I was headed. Again, I should just land, be patient, wait for things. But being patient requires patience, and I don't know if I have that. I don't know if I ever learned that skill. Please don't attack me, thank you. Yeah, let's try it. Surely you'll get it this time with no practice or training, right? Nope. I straight up don't know how to do the explosion pogo. I'm not. It's worth trying every time I go there just so that I can get a little bit of practice in, but still too difficult above my pay grade. Am I playing on a version where it's not patched out? That's an excellent question. I have no idea. I'm playing on the latest one, so if they did patch it out, then it's probably gone. I don't pay attention to patch notes and things like that. Patience from your speedrunner. I'm not a speedrunner anymore. Maybe at some point I was. But those days are behind me. Ouchers. For example, I can't even Mantis Pogo up to there. I'm not confident in my abilities to do that. I'm just gonna take the long way. Something patience again. Oh, interesting. My Steam notifications are on, so now everybody knows that my friend is playing some game. I don't know what game that was. I should look into getting those turned off, but it doesn't matter. I'm not a professional streamer yet. I don't have to have everything perfect yet. I say gritting my teeth and scowling. Message deleted by a moderator. What? What happened? I don't... I don't know how to permit links in chat. I'm sorry. I have the auto mod that's causing an issue for that, but It's all good. You're not, like, in trouble for posting a link. I just don't want bots in here trying to real money trade or anything like that. Hey, buy Twitch subs for real money. I'm not doing that. And I've gotten bots like that, so I have the auto moderator set to cull links. Yeah, Steel Soul Challenge. It's, I've done it a couple of times before, but I just felt like doing it again because it's a comfortable game for me to play. And it gives me something to do on stream. Now, I have no reason to go fight Mantis Lords in this run. I did it in the last VOD because I enjoy fighting Mantis Lords, but yeah, this is Steel Soul. I was trying to play it last time I played this game, but I didn't have it unlocked for some reason. So before we did this one, I went and got it. Steel Soul is straight up my favorite way to play the game. Feels like I'm actually challenged instead of, oh, if I die, there's no repercussions. Now, sometimes it's nice if there are no repercussions to death, but not for me. Not for me. I have to go hardcore all the time, always, because I don't know. I don't find fun in games unless I'm trying to show off, question mark, smiley face. Yeah. I definitely didn't explode last time. You're so right. Thank you for, thank you for telling everyone in chat about how much I didn't explode last time. I appreciate that. Always looking out for me. We do a little bit of parkour. Alright, so what we did last time was we came here and then realized that we were wasting our time here because something can't get into Watcher Knights from this direction, and I had already given up on the proper run at that point. But since we are doing a proper run, I think... Soul Sanctum? Soul Sanctum. I take that as a compliment, thank you. Being unhinged is the point of being a gamer, I think. Oh. Hello, Quirrell. Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, it's Soul Sanctum into, Desolate Dive? I couldn't remember the name. Into Crystal Peaks. I'm just standing there staring at the ground like, what was the name of that spell? Do I sell all of my stuff now? I think I sell all of my stuff now. Doesn't hurt.
Våre son Gian. Velmi Artred.
All of my stuff, and there's one journal. I haven't been picking up nearly as many as I did last time. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Whoops. That's fine. As long as we have enough for Lantern at some point. And I think by the time we get through Soul Sanctum, we will. Wrong way. Yeah, just the ambient geo that enemies drop will be enough. Unless I am misremembering the price, in which case we might have an issue. But we'll deal with that bridge when we come to it. And maybe we'll do the dark room in the dark. Who knows? I've felt insane enough to do that before. It was not pleasant. The little dot eyes and the three mouth on my PNG tuber model. Thank you, thank you. I drew this in like 20 seconds because I wanted to have something to represent me, but I didn't have a proper model yet. Thank you so much. It makes me happy to hear. Alright, yes, up here and then to the right. Hello, Grub. I don't have the soul I need in order to hit these guys with a million spells right off the bat like I did last time. Can't just speedrun that fight, that's a shame. Not an issue though. We've got it handled. I say and then immediately jump off of the elevator at the wrong time. Don't worry about it. If I ever do something that looks like a misplay, I promise it was intentional. You just have to trust me. Take my word for it. Like dying to the exploding jellyfish in Fog Canyons last time. That was intentional. I didn't really want to play the game. Out of curiosity, do you play with mouse and keyboard or controller? I'm playing with controller right now. Mouse and keyboard I've done before. I think the first time I played the game I used keyboard, but it's challenging for me. Controller just makes more sense. I got up to fighting Nightmare King Grim with mouse and keyboard, and then I realized, wait, I'm bad at this. I gave up there. But with controller, I've done just about everything there is to do. Except for Pantheon 5 all bindings. That I haven't. And I don't think I ever will. Something about that just seems painful to me. Thanks for the boost. Damage boosting so I can get more verticality. This was always the plan. The Hollow Knight has invented Coinstar for Soul. I like these little guys. I wish they weren't like such a good source of soul because I feel bad killing them. Pronouns. She, her, please. That's like, I don't expect people to refer to me, so it's not a question I expect to get, like, answered very often. But yeah, if you want to know my pronouns, they are she, her. She, they to those in the know, but doesn't matter. Soul Sanctum is a lot. Do I have any reason to go up here? Soul, I guess. Like, I don't actually care about the charm. I think it's Spell Twister, I want to say. Maybe. Possibly. Average she-they win, absolutely. Love and support my she-theys. That's what I'm all about. This guy used to be one of my favorite bosses in the entire game. Something about the 2 phases really speaks to me. Also, I enjoy the dream version of the fight. Something, something, desolate dive. Wasn't expecting you to go that way. When the soul is steel. Worth it. 1 extra hit for a little bit of damage. That's a fair trade. Come down here. Easy game every time. I was gonna pogo on the spikes to like flex on them, but then I just jumped into the spikes instead. Let me out. Nope. I'm missing every single hit. easy. Yeah, no, Phase 2 used to freak me out a lot more than it does now, because I didn't realize you could hit while the boss was going down in the dives. I thought that was just an instant damage if you ran into it. Dive, my beloved. Yeah, if you have the spacing properly, you can do it, but it's difficult. As you saw, I missed like the first 4 times I tried. But they sure gave you enough chances to keep doing it. Money! Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely we have enough, right? Right? I think. For some reason my brain is telling me, no, you still don't have enough for the lantern, but I'm certain it's not more than this. I think it's just my trauma from randomizer runs where I didn't have enough money for it after a point where I needed it. But right now we should be fine. 1800, that's what I was thinking too, yeah. My first thought was 1200 and then I'm like, no, that's not right. Is it 1800? Maybe? But then even now my brain is saying, no, it's 2400 and that doesn't seem right. Not certain. Hello, grub. Gotta say hi to all the grubs even if I don't save them, because I'm a monster. This is where I die, this is my tomb, along with all these other bugs. No! I was joking. I don't want to die here, please. Goodness. As I said earlier, Soul Sanctum is a lot. There's just so much stuff they're constantly throwing at me. I like it aesthetically though, and lore-wise, it's one of my favorite spots for that. Your brain is saying 1300? Interesting. I guess we'll see when we get there. I say now realizing I haven't saved Sly yet. Maybe we do just do the dark room in the dark. Forget it, who cares? We go gamer mode. Not this again. Interesting. I don't know how I got back onto that elevator. I thought I was gonna get, like, squished onto the spikes. Oh, Cornifer's not even here anymore. Sad. Hello, Zote. Yeah, no, we got here last time, and I was so sad because a certain someone in chat told me not to save him, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I won't save him. That'll save me time. But it feels so lonely without Zote here. I need my grumpy bug. Nope. Please. I don't have time for this. I have places to be. Alright. From here then, I guess we'll head back to the Crossroads Stag to the Gruzmother fight and free Sly, since I completely forgot to do that earlier. I knew there was something I was missing. Yeah, we should still have enough. Yeah, I really love the art style and the enemy design in this game. The art of this game is the thing that drew me to it in the first place. And then it just also happened to have a really fun gameplay. It's like peak gaming, if you ask me. It's not a speedrun, I'm telling you. You don't have to keep saying it's a speedrun, please. No, I'm kidding. It's a casual walk through Hollow Nest. That's what it is. Taking our time. It is a time loss not to get Grez's mother early, though. It's a time loss to even go for Lantern at all. If you truly care about it, you'll just skip Lantern. But I'm not that strong. Excuse me, I was supposed to get all of you. Alright. Where is my friendly little shopkeeper? Hey, what's poppin'? Interesting to me that Sly can shake off the infection like that. I don't know what it implies. Maybe it's just that Sly is strong of mind or something. But something lore. We should ask Mossbag. Mossbag knows better. Built different? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you've done the Nailmaster Sly fight, then you are aware that he's built different. Fighting like Lego Yoda in the old Lego Star Wars video games. That one always gave me trouble when I was trying to do the Pantheons. Please take me up to the surface. I would like to buy things. Greta does too, yeah, that's a good point. She is also built different. There's some bugs I wish were able to. I'm thinking about a specific mining friend. Hello, Sly. Please give me your lantern. 1800. Yeah, you were right. The middle ground between what I thought was the most expensive and the least expensive that it could have possibly been. Right. So now we're going to Peaks. Because the game is Peak. I don't know why, but the fact that they just let you break the background objects and like cut the grass as you're walking along, it's really fun for me. I wish more games had pointless interactions like that just for fun. Sly didn't ask me for a tip. I'll give him a tip, lower his prices. The game is in fact Peem, I agree. It's Crystal Peems. Hello, hi. Oh, she's already going. It's fine, it's cool, I'm here, we're friends. I would hit you with a dream nail, but I can't because I don't have it yet. Originally, I think so, yeah. That's what, Can You Pet the Dog was for, but, like, I don't have any soul. Wish I had noticed that on the way here. But then it got, like, turned into literally Can You Pet the Dog? And now it's not useful as a metric anymore. That's fine, that's fine. Games with just, like, flavor like that, though, I really enjoy. Do I care about Rotten Egg? Could go to Steel Soul Gin, get some extra Geo for it, but what do I need Geo for at this point? Nothing that I can think of. I'm probably gonna run into something that I need Geo for. Do I remember the way through this area? I don't think I do. I think you have to go up and around. That's the thing. That seems right. And I don't want to end up going into the Crystal Guardian because that fight has ended a run before that you don't even need to do it. We're cool. Not like this. Alright, one cycle. This is why you never listen to gamers. If you ever listen to gamers, you might end up having a bad time, I don't know. Ouchers. Ouchers, stop that. I have this soul for spells, not for healing. I don't want to waste it all on healing. Is Squirrel here? Yes, hello friend. I don't know why I'm talking to you if I'm not even going to read the dialogue, but hello, I'm happy to see you. Squirrel is one of my favorite NPCs. I don't have more to say than that, just... I enjoy Squirrel. People used to ship Squirrel and Tiso for some reason. I think just because they're two NPCs that, like, travel around a lot and you can see in different spaces, but I never understood it. I think it's a time save to go under the platform on that last Switch platform, but I can't do that. I don't get a lot of ships where the characters don't interact, TBH. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think people just wanted bugs to ship. That's fine. I'm not gonna fault them for that. They're allowed. I don't have to understand everything. So yeah, now we got Crystal Dash. That's pretty cool. Do I remember why I needed Crystal Dash? No. No, I don't. Cha. Let me through. Time for one of my least favorite rooms in the entire game soon. I always go onto the wrong side. Yeah, this room. Cannot stand this room. As Chapter 3 in Celeste might have shown anyone who is here for that, cycles are not my strong point. God, not like this. It ends here. I'm actually gonna go grab some more souls so that I don't die to this. Something about playing it safe, you know, like I mentioned earlier. The coward's way. The amount of soul that I farmed off of this specific bug right here, way too much. I must thank it for its service. Ouch. Or I'll just run into it and take more damage. I think that's optimal, right? Probably. No, rest in peace, friend. That's fine. Full health should be enough, right? Right? Maybe? As long as I don't take dumb damage to that one guy. It's not enough, it's not enough. We're gonna be here for a bit. Let's see, does the glint back? It does respawn, okay, cool. I was worried that because I killed it, it wouldn't respawn until I sat at a bench. But that does not seem to be the issue. I know there's some enemies that work like that, I just don't know which they are. Oof. Was a close one. I'm fine, we're good. I didn't know there was a safe spot there. Hello, grub friend. I will save one of you. Yeah, no, doing this room in the dark is ill-advised and also not fun. Especially the worst part being that if you ever fall into the spikes, it resets you to the very beginning of the room. It's more worth it to just save up and get the lantern. Okay. There's a spell in here. I don't remember why I'm coming for this spell. I think just because it's on the way. I don't think it's required, but again, this isn't a proper speed run, so I'm not too worried about it. There's a grub up here. That's not what I was trying to get. Ouch. There we go. Is this Descending Dark? Because if so, then that's absolutely why I'm coming here. Descending Dark is a necessity. Yeah, there it is. And by a necessity, I mean I need it because I'm bad at the game. And it gives me iframes, and I love my iframes. That Watcher Knights fight that I did last time with unupgraded nail and no spells other than Vengeful Spirit, that would have gone a lot faster had I had Descending Dark. And it would have taken a lot less damage too. Bad at the game by my expectations for myself. I appreciate you commenting on the fact that I am schmooving. I wish to be perfect. And one day I'll get there. Maybe if I just keep practicing. Let's find the Dreamers. Now, does it add the Dreamers to your map at this point, or does it add them if you go to the Black Egg Temple? I don't remember. Either way, they're always in the same spot, so it doesn't matter. Please give me platforms. Me when I'm at the shoe store and they ask me what type of shoe I want. That's not true, I don't even wear platforms. If I remember correctly, there's a crystal dash you can do at one of these points that allows you to skip most of this platforming, but I didn't do it. Thank you for the +2. Yes, we tell jokes here, sometimes. It's not always just bragging or lamenting our skill at video games. Sometimes we tell jokes. Platform shoes look really cool. I wish I could pull them off. Maybe someday. Everything is someday, you know? Just dream of the fabled day. Now we have the Dream Nail, unlimited essence for all of the rest of the game. Not essence, soul. Essence we still gotta work for. And since it's not a 100% run, I'm not worried about that. Right, next we just gather the Dreamers and then GG. Not a big fan of these enemies. These enemies freak me out really bad. It is fun to see I can pogo on it through the ground like that. I didn't realize I could do that. Anything I need in here? Just more money, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it's just more money up there. These enemies specifically, the something shambling question mark, I don't know what they're called. The big dudes that do 2 damage, I hate them so much because they're they're the reason most of my delicate flower runs have ended. Now, I know what you're saying, why not just clear them out before you do the delicate flower? And the answer to that is because I'm dumb? That's why. Excuse me, what was that cross counter? Down we go. Ouchers. Oh, this isn't a spider area, no worries about that. Spider area comes later. But first we get to get our revenge against the Watcher Knights for what they did to me last time. Hello? I didn't know they could make that jump, that's interesting. Yeah, just head back over to the left. I must say, this is going a lot better than my previous run. My previous run, as I said, ending in Fog Canyon. Perhaps the luck is on our side tonight. First try. Easy every time. Do I go up or do I fight you here? Tough choice. I guess I go up. Whoa, 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 watch it. Watch where you're throwing that thing. You too. Is Mantis in here? Psycho Mantis? Yeah, Psycho Mantis is here. No, the Mantis fights are back in the Mantis village, which we already passed through. And I don't think I'm gonna be going back that way. Unless I feel like going to Deep Nest the old-fashioned way, but not quite interested in that. Right, what am I doing? I have Descending Dark. I have the easy button. Yeah, I'm not fighting Mantis Lords today, sorry. No can do. I could do it just for fun because I enjoy the battle, but we did that on the other stream, so nah. I'm gonna take the Queen's Gardens path into Deep Nest. Or the one before Queen's Gardens, right? Wherever it is. It's the way my instincts are telling me to go. Not a fan of Psycho Mantis, huh? Help. No. I wish I had the up spell right now, the Shriek. Just so that I could deal with enemies above me. But considering that one is entirely optional, I did not get it. You almost got me. I learned from my mistakes last time, my hubris. Not today. Hello, friends. Give me your soul, not that one. Give me your soul, not that one. Give me your soul, not that one. Cool. I forgot which ones you could actually hit with the Dream Nail to get the soul out of them. Maybe it's only before the fight starts. But yeah, this is a million times easier with Descending Dark. Down already. Chandelier, absolutely. No, like I said, I learned from last time. I'm not going to go all in like that. Not on Steel Soul mode. Last time I could forgive it because I was on normal mode, but it was still a foolish mistake. Oh lord. They hitting. Give me my heals. That's fine. Give me my iframes. Okay. Not really a whole lot of time to heal in this fight unless you get a lucky cycle. Ah! Sometimes you have to pray for a lucky cycle, or else that happens. I know what I'm doing. We don't die here. Unless we do, in which case we do absolutely die here. But nah. He hits me and I die? No, he doesn't hit me. Wow. Excellent. Iframe cheese for the win. Every time. for what is a video game without invulnerability frames. Easy. And by easy, I mean I was panicking that entire fight. I also like Watcher Knights, they're really cool. Nah, I'd win. Yeah, I'm built different too. The Watcher Knights used to be one of my favorite fights, but then I died on way too many Steel Soul runs to them, and I felt really worried about it. They live in my head rent-free now. That was slick. I appreciate the compliments from all of you. I'm not so sure if it was slick going down to 1 health multiple times. But what matters is that we did it. Hello, Watcher, my friend. Exactly. I won and that's what matters. And now, time for me to die to Umu, right? Right, absolutely. Health is a resource you can spend, absolutely. I just wish not to spend as much of it as I did. I'm almost certain I'm dying to Umu. That's where I think I'm going to mess up. Thank you for the soul, my friend. Please just let me menu drop. Thank you. No elevator today. Hollowness seal. I did not mean to send off that fireball. Again, I don't really think Geo is doing me anything here. I think I'm just collecting more Geo to collect more Geo. Capitalism. Sly would be proud. I will say, if I hadn't gotten that chandelier, then I absolutely would have died. So I made the right choice in taking the coward's way out. And then I dashed directly into a normal enemy. Why am I dashing? I have Crystal Dash. Geo looks like it'd be tasty. Absolutely. It's like those like fake plastic rock crystals that you put in your mouth. Those are really good. Or like dice. Transparent dice, definitely. So what is the... Whoops. I forgot I hadn't gone this way. I was going to say, what is the quickest way back to Fog Canyon? Because I genuinely don't remember. I know Queen's Station is kind of close, but... Oh, I guess I could go for Isma's Tier, then go through the, Is that what I'm supposed to do? Isma's Tier and then through the Crossroads way? Probably. Probably. But I don't want to... I also don't have a key yet. I was like, I don't need a key for anything, do I? No. But in order to get into the sewers, I think I would. No, Lem isn't here. Does that mean I get the fountain cutscene? Get to hang out with my buddy? And by cutscene, I do mean just dialogue. Hello.
Helmadelka.
I love that Lem just comes out here to chill sometimes. Like, I absolutely would too. Ferrero Rochers are pretty good. For some reason, when I was a kid, I used to think that they were like super duper ultra expensive just because my mom would never let me get them. Good times, good times. Alright, straight up, I don't remember where I'm going now. I could go in search of a key, which would mean Sly probably. don't need Nailmaster. They're like kind of expensive. They're not like ultra rich though, you know? Like you could probably go to the store and get some yourself as long as you have any amount of savings. But you don't have to like save up to get them like I thought you did. They're just fancily packaged. Like, I mean, they got them in the candy aisle at the grocery store I frequent, so... Yeah, we're going to Sly to buy a key, and then we're going to the sewers, I guess. Because since it's not a speedrun, I don't have to do any fancy tricks, and also I don't remember any fancy tricks. This is where I would do the Queen's Garden skip, right? But I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like trying and dying. Hi again, Zoe. Oh yeah, I forgot I unlocked that fence. See, normally, like I said, since I died to Watcher Knights so much on all of my old Steel Soul runs, that's where my knowledge of the game starts getting a bit shakier. And I stopped knowing as much about where I need to go from that point on. At that point, it's just... Right, there's a key in the storerooms right there. Never mind, I don't need to go all the way to Sly. I'm just taking you on a tour of the entire city. No more. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Honestly, I should have picked this up earlier. Yeah, there's the key. Alright, into the sewers we go. The menu drop into roof spike damage. Planned. Alright, I would like to not die on random enemies or terrain hazards, if at all possible. Yeah, no, not even an issue. The only issue here is my spacing against enemies with longer reach than I have, because I never planned that out. Is there a centipede or earwig in this game? They're long wiggly guys, but they're not like actual characters. They're more environmental hazards. Yeah, you can like use them to platform and challenge certain areas to get, I think, a mask shard in Deep Mist? Maybe? Possibly, if I remember correctly. All the optional stuff is kind of hazy. Because I've only done all the optional content, I've only 112%ed the game like 3 times. 100%ed the game like 7? But I've speedrun the game like 50. So I only know the exact necessary things super intimately. It's like 700% completion. I don't know. I'm not the best at math. Alright, where are we headed? If we're going to Dung Defender, it is this way. I have also died to Dung Defender in a couple of Steel Soul runs. Very normal amount of playthroughs. Average amount of playthroughs. Average Hollow Knight fan. No. Oh, right. Descending Dark is also good for this boss because you can hit him out of the ground. That's just free. Like, it almost trivializes the fight. I say before taking damage. We love taking damage in this house. No more damage, please. Yeah, I would recognize it. It's a fun game. It's difficult at points, but I find it very interesting and very fun. Alright, do you mind? No more of that. I'm so bad at playing basketball with him in orb form. Ouches. For some reason you have a lot more health than I remember you having. Is this because I intentionally didn't get the nail upgrade? Probably. Like, that would be a good reason. There we go. There he goes. Bye, Dung Defender, my good friend. Now let me through. There's no reason not to open that. I don't think that's where I need to go right now, but, like, it's fine. Unless it is where I need to go, I genuinely don't remember the layout of the sewers. It's been so long. Love the ambience of the water droplets in the sewers area. Yeah, no, I think I just go down here. Once again, I am dashing instead of crystal dashing because I forgot that I had it. Also, crystal dashing without knowing where you're going ends up leading into damage a lot like that. And I'm not so good at the game that I have memorized where is safe to crystal dash yet. Other than the spots that obviously require it. That area sure is sewers. For example, right here. That's an area that requires it. And by requires, I mean recommends. I'm pretty sure with a proper, like, shade skip and weird spacing, that previous area is possible. Not my issue though, because I do have Crystal Dash. Damage isn't real. So true, as long as I don't think I can get damaged, I can't get damaged. Need that one to leave me alone. Bring me into the arena. I did miss everyone with that fireball. Yeah, not having the shriek spell is really difficult when people are flying above me. Ah! Where did you come from? Stop it. There we go. Leaving the ground littered with corpses in my wake everywhere I go. Maybe I'm the real monster. Hello, Isma's here. Easy. At this point, it's just a matter of actually going through the motions, I think. Unless I die to Umu. If I die to Umu, then it's embarrassing and everyone gets to point and laugh. But I'm not gonna die in Beast's Den, I know that much. I say, I'm not sure if I'm going to die in Beast's Den. There are enemies that do 2 damage there. Maybe I die to a worm. Thinking about, there was one Steel Soul that I watched someone else do where they died to a worm and they were just absolutely devastated. Is This is not the path. Let me out. Time for one of my favorite background NPCs.
Ooh.
I love this
Pantera.
character so much because she's #girl. I don't know. Most NPCs don't have like direct genders, but this character is #girl because this character is exactly like me. Insane and immortal and locked herself away from everyone and is laughing about how everyone else is dying when she's just here. That's so real. So real. Alright. On to... Back to the crossroads, honestly. You're seeing double? How flattering. The station. That's this one, right? Yeah. I guess I need Geo for stag stations. That's something I forgot. Although I don't need seals and journals for stag stations because, again, I'm not going to be turning those back in. So I don't know why I actually did that. Maybe I have a problem. Now, I did say we're going to Forgotten Crossroads, but I think it's actually quicker to get there from Dirtmouth because... Gotta speak to the wife.
Bapanada.
So true. Okay, I think it's quicker to go through Dirtmouth because the path that I want to go to is on the left and the stag station in Forgotten Crossroads is on the right. Oh, also we're infected now, that's right. I forgot that was a thing that happened. Joyful. What a lovely time. Genuinely forgot this was a thing that happened. Okay. See, the problem with trying to menu drop is that I mess up menu drops way more often than I actually get them, so it just looks like I'm pausing for no reason. And that's embarrassing, that's cringe. I don't like where I am right now. How much health do you have? Goodness. Be gone, demon. Well, at least that means I get more soul for healing them. Or for healing from them. I can speak English. I learned how to speak English at some point. Ouchers. Do you mind? They don't take like any knockback either. Milk alert. Ouch. Alright, and this is the reason why we got Isma's here. Yippee! I want to say this is the correct path to go to where I'm trying to go, although I can't be positive. Yeah, menu dropping is a thing. It used to be a thing in speedruns because you could do it reliably at any point. It uncaps your fall speed. So like if you're going through a very tall vertical room, you can just go nuts. But unfortunately, there was a patch that made it a lot harder to do, where now it has to be within like a 2 or 3 frame window. Ouch. I would like to draw attention to the fact that I'm not attacking the large jellyfish this time, and I'm not foolishly taking tons of extra damage that I don't need to be taking. I would like everyone to be proud of me for that. The self-restraint that it takes in order to not attack those jellyfish is insane. Hi, Quero. I'll see you soon. Taking extra damage is fun? Yeah, it is, but you weren't here for the last stream. You didn't see the run where I lost a Steel Soul to the double damage jellyfish. Unless you watch the VOD, in which case I can't speak on that. Oh yeah, Isma's is also really good for the the archives itself. I forgot that was a thing. If I were doing this without Ismas, it would be annoying. Knock back. I'm like actually bad at this fight, so please bear with me. It's the waiting game is the issue that I take. Were I able to actually do damage without Quarrel's help? Maybe. Maybe I wouldn't have such a time with it. I'm trying to stop it in such a place that I can dream nail it, but that doesn't seem to be working. Yo, Quarrel, you mind? That is not the way. Awesome. Yes. Just what we wanted. Come over here. I know it's possible to one cycle Umu, but not if you're me. Not if you're my level of Umu ineptitude. Ouchers. I would like to heal. Like, one cycling is a dream in this point. I have 3 cycled at this point, maybe. I'm lucky if I get 4. Instead of just having to go until the end of all time. Why are the bots acting up? Seems like they both just went off at the same time. That's so weird. I'm sorry. Ouches. Please. Quarrel, let us end this. Forgot I didn't have wings. Quarrel. Thank you. Ouch. Oh my goodness, how much health? I should have taken the nail upgrade, I should have. I said no, I'm gonna flex instead. And now every fight takes 12 years. Oh my goodness. Next time, right? Next time? Quarrel? Maybe? You are hurting me, darling. I really like that if you pogo off this boss while it's still in full round form, you go really high bouncy. Ow. Quarrel messed up my bouncy trick. Now, perhaps it would be faster if I were just hitting it sideways instead of downward. Downward might be the issue I'm having. If only there was some way to upgrade my nail, yeah. If only I could have done that when I was literally in the room where you do that earlier. But no. There's unfortunately no way. There's no character named the Nailsmith. Nothing like that. Where are we going? Down here. Ignoring all of the lore because I'm bad. I got all the lore on my first playthroughs, my casual playthroughs. I don't need to reread all of that this time. Hello, Quarrel. Please speak to me about your purpose. I also love that Quarrel has the Mask of the Dreamer. I think that's awesome. Alright, we are now 2 out of 3. Now we go to the spider place. Now we get to hang out in Deep Nest, everyone's favorite. The Queen's Gardens area is actually quite close to the Beast Nest, or Beast Den, I believe. It's only if you go in through mantises that you... if you go in through mantises that you have to take the long route. It's like 4 rooms away from Queen's Gardens. Or I'm just lying. Whenever I talk numbers, there is a very large chance that I'm just making something up because it sounds right to me. And I don't know if that's actually true or not. I'm reminded of one run that I had where I made it through the archives. I defeated Umu, got the Dreamer, and then died on the way out. That was horrendous. Never want to do that again. Numbers aren't real. That's so true. We don't need numbers. We have words for that. I appreciate you listening to and believing all of my lies. That means you're doing your point. You're doing your job. You're doing the right thing. I'll kill a large jellyfish just for you. I'll kill myself on a large jellyfish just for you, I guess. No, I won't. Not this time. I know those enemies have names too, but I do not remember what they are. Now, the real question is, do I remember how to get to Queen's Gardens? And the answer is no. Left from here is Massive Moss Charger, which leads to Queen's Gardens. But it's a 2-way lock, so you have to get it from the other side too.
Yep.
Back to Green Path though. Love it here. There's something so fun about just jumping over the normal moss chargers and hitting the bush, but not killing them. Like we're playing a fun game here. Ah! Okay, you get to die though, for that. For that disrespect, for hitting me in my face? No. It is. Green Path is like a cozy central of the earth, and by earth I mean Hollow Nest. Thinking about that one post that's Hollow Nest is in the backyard of like just some random person. This is the way to one of the nail sages. Not where I'm trying to go right now. Yeah, we're just kind of wandering lost now. Like I said, I've not got the map that memorized after this point. I've got the areas I need to go to early on memorized, but everything past that is just a vague knowledge check. No, because where I'm heading now is back up to Hornet, right? Goodness. And up at Hornet is the Lake of Un, which does not do me any good. I guess we could do mantises, since that's one way that I'm certain where I'm going, instead of just like wandering blind. Yeah, we get mantises. I enjoy their arena, I enjoy their fight, so that's not a bad thing to me. Hype moments and aura, definitely. It is the hype moments and aura boss. Now, I didn't unlock any of the extra doors while I was in Fungal Waste the first time, I don't think. So we are going to have to go through the entire thing again. I unlocked the one up here, though. Yeah, because I had to pass by this one. Hello again, Shroomalogre, my friend, Shroomalogre. I should go to Leg Eater and get a Fragile Greed. Or actually, Fragile Heart, right? Because with the amount of health I have, wouldn't be a bad idea. That big mushroom is called a Shroomalogre. They only appear in that room specifically as far as I remember. But they're fun. You can bounce off of the top of them without hurting them. Oh, the ones that go ow, 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 those are these. We were talking about them earlier. I don't know what they're called. If I grabbed the Hunter's Journal, I would know what they are, but they're awesome. I love them. Wow. Yeah. Maybe next time I'll open in shortcuts. Maybe next time I'll think. Said, like, Walter White. That was for someone who's not even here right now, who's gonna watch the VOD later. Sorry. I should be opening shortcuts, though, just on principle. It would make it a lot easier for backtracking, instead of having to go the entire way all over again. They are called friends. That is the official name of that enemy. I'll believe that, because I don't remember what the actual official name is, and I like friends. Friends is good. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to wake you, my mantis friend. See, this room, it's easy to open up the shortcuts just by going through the room normally. Unfortunately, I did not do that on the way here. Hi, mantises. Yeah, we'll hang out in a bit. The lifeblood that I completely neglected to get last time I did this fight. Couldn't be bothered, I guess. I mean, with Descending Dark, this is going to be much easier than last time. I should hope. It's not even quite a difficult boss, but it's a fun boss. We'll see how quickly it ends, though. My hubris. Ah. Ouchers. I didn't see that one appear because the other one was still disappearing. Distracted me. Ooh, the double kill. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever gotten that before. Bow to the Mantis Lords. Thank you, my friends. I also just love that they're, I love that they're not, like, trying to kill you. They're trying to challenge you to test your strength, and you don't kill them by defeating them. You all just get to hang out. And they respect you afterwards. I think that's really cool. Yeah, the Pantheon fight, the Sisters of Battle, has you fighting all three of them at once. And there's a modded version where you fight them and the Traitor Lord at the same time. That one's for the truly insane. I could never. Centipede guy. I don't remember what these are called. My brain is saying Scolipede, but that's a Pokemon. Do I know where I'm going? Not in the slightest. Ouch. Not in the slightest. It certainly wasn't here. I think I go up and around. That seems to be the solution most times. Pokemon are real, confirmed. Hollow Knight actually takes place in the Pokemon universe. It's in Red's backyard. Yeah, okay. This is the path. I think. I can't really speak with much confidence in Deep Nest, unfortunately. The Scolipede is dope. Yeah, while I'm going through here, I'm just kind of like feeling my way through. Soft blind playthrough. I say while knowing most of the game, just not knowing Deep Nest. I try to spend as little time here as necessary. Where? I will say this is much nicer having the lantern than trying to do it blind, though. Wait, isn't this... I'm pretty sure this is the pathway that the Queen's Gardens thing that I was talking about comes from. Like, when you enter there, it drops you down that giant pit. So that means... back off. Yeah, it's this giant pit is from the entrance of Queen's Gardens that I was talking about, so I straight up don't know where I am anymore then. Sorry, I keep saying Queen's Gardens. Apparently it's fungal. Queen's Gardens is through here. If you enter from the left here, then you come in this way. If I had known it was from fungal, I could have just entered that way and saved us the entire Mantis fight, but that's fine, that's fine. I wanted to do it anyway. Our chat members getting +2s now. People in my chat being funnier than me? Wow. I don't remember the exact source of it. I want to say it was originally from Germa, but the reason I picked it up was from Northern Lion. It's essentially just saying, yeah, this is funny. Hey, careful saying that. You'll get banned off of Twitch. Maybe. I don't know. I know Discord will take that way too seriously and ban you for that, but... is Twitch gonna do that? Maybe. Yeah, no, straight up, I have no clue where I'm going now. Ah! What is the point of this area? Hello? Lost forever in the mines. And by the mines, I do mean the Deep Nest. My soul cursed to wander. Wait. No, that's a spike pit. I was like, this is the way. No, this is the way. This takes us down to the hot springs, and then left from the hot springs is how we get to Beastden, question mark. I think. Probably. Yeah, because here's the big room. And the big room is the beginning of the path to Beastden. I only got lost for like twice as long as it took me to get through some of the earlier areas. It's fine. Are we all just posting fake ages now? Is that what we're doing? I'm 243,000 years old. Ancient soul. Spider time. Hate these guys. Stalking devouts. They think they're so cool. They think they're so funny. They think they're so awesome. Kind of a MILF. Reblog. I am not. I would never use that word to describe myself. But yeah, the stalking devouts think they're so awesome with their shielded attacks and their 2 hearts of damage. Well, they don't know that I'm about to be hilarious. So they can just stop. And also you can avoid most of them just by dashing through. You don't actually have to fight any of them, except for once you actually get to the beast den. Which it looks like we're coming up on soon. Distant village. They did a really good job of making Deep Nest unsettling. Like, not just the enemy designs and like the spikes are thinner and look like bones. It's freaky. But even the music and sound design in here, like the ambiance, you just hear deep humming noises instead of beautiful music like we'd been hearing the rest of the game. Alright, here we are, the third and final dreamer. Time to not do things the proper way. Right? Right? This is a thing you can do, I think. I saw at one point, no, you need wings to do that. Right. Okay, I'll sit on the bench, whatever. We'll go through the normal way. These friendly so-and-sos invited me to sit upon their bench. Who would I be to turn up their offer? And here I am, stuck in a web. This is what I get for being trusting. I should just doubt everyone who ever tries to offer me anything nice ever. Surely that will fix me. Die. I hate these guys. I hate these guys. I hate them so much. They're so bad. Oh, I'm gonna die in Beast Den. I'm gonna die in Beast Den. I'm going to die in Beast Den. They're so bad. I should actually not kill that one so I can just farm it for soul with Dream Nail and pro timing. If you get the timing right, it's not an issue. If you get the timing right and you're on the right Y level, it's not an issue. All you have to do is be good at the game, but that's a bit of a tall order for me when it comes to these guys. No more. Alright, that's one. I think you have to face like 2 of them in here. One of them I think you can skip. Leaving you alive just in case I need to come back for it later. Why must they crawl on the screen? Yeah, no, for real. They're everywhere, it's horrid. I actually love spiders, but like, I understand how for someone who doesn't like spiders, this place could be really rough. Everything crawling on the walls, making it hard to hit. Oh, yeah, arachnophobia would probably make Deep Nest a lot less pleasant. I could imagine. I hear a grub. Can I get that grub, please? Goodness gracious. Hi, grub. I hear you through the wall. I know you're right there. Yep. Saved a friend. Ouches. Surely we're almost through this place. Yeah, that one we can skip. Forget you. And then up from here is the Watcher, the Dreamer. Sorry, the Watcher is only the one in city. Hera the Beast is the one we're going for now. Horrible, horrible, terrible, bad enemy, garbage enemy. I hate them. Please leave me. Watch us not... I hate you. I was going to say, watch this not even be the one that actually leads us to the Dreamer. I think that might have been a different one. No, it is this one. Okay, thank goodness. I think those are the enemy that gives me the most trouble in this entire game, even including the jellyfish. Because the jellyfish, if you just don't hit them, they're not an issue. And with that, We have 3 for 3. Now we just have to head to the Black Egg Temple and clear this up. Because I'm not doing Radiance today, as much fun as that would be. The stream's already been going for 2 hours, wowzers. So we're going to beat THK, and then we're going to call it there. Or I'm going to die to THK. That could be pretty funny, too. 2 wowzers, yeah. That's how long we've been going. I wish a wowzer was a unit of time measurement. That would be pretty fun. Okay, distant village stag, please. Sit on the bench just for good luck, I guess. Distant village stag. I need to go back home. Let me go back home. It can be. How long is one wowzer, would you say? About how long do you think it would take for 2 wowzers to be? We control language, we can invent new 3 yippies. 1 wowzer is 3 yippies, yeah. Absolutely. Okay, back to Dirtmouth one more time. I'm getting a lot of, wait. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of conflicting information here. Is a wowzer 3 yippies, or is it half of a yippie? How long is a yippie? Yippee! I can't I can't do the Fortnite und Cola. You spoke first, thus your answer is the truth. Truly, truly. If it's a regional thing, then that's going to be difficult for people in different regions to be measuring their time together. It's like, oh yeah, I'll be at your place in 2 yippies. Oh, okay. Hey, why weren't you here? You said you'd be here a long time ago. Let's do this. Let's game. Let's go to the Black Egg Temple. Let's save the entirety of Hollow Nest and sacrifice ourselves. This doesn't speak to me on a personal level or anything. What is our game completion at? It's probably not high because I haven't been stopping to do anything, but it's worth looking at. See how much I just passively got by playing. 25%. The fact that you can beat the game with only getting 25% completion is pretty funny to me. I appreciate that they do that. Like, the percentage in this game doesn't mean anything about your actual progress through the story. It's just completion of the game, and I think that rules. Yep. Good start, good start. Let's take damage right off the bat. That's how they'll know we're really serious. Alright, so when I did this fight earlier to unlock Steel Soul mode, I had Shade Cloak. So I could dash through the boss and not take damage. Whereas here, I am taking damage. Please don't hit me. Okay, hit me all you want. Whatever. You're a freak. Stop jumping at me. Something I really enjoy about this fight, come on, is the fact that a lot of Hornet's moves mirror THK's moves. Am I safe over here? For now. Like, Hornet 2 has the parry there that for some reason THK keeps spawning, or spamming. Once again, English, my native language, I know how to speak it. Speaking and playing a video game at the same time is a very interesting skill to hone. It's not something I've got down yet. No, 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 not like this. The nice thing about this fight is that you just continuously get staggers, so you don't have to worry too much about finding time to heal like the Watcher Knights. It's arguably easier than they are, but because I am bad, I am panicking and messing it up. Don't do it. Come on. You're better than that. Yeah, doing that, dodging the orange liquid. Jesus. Dodging the orange liquid without Shade Cloak is a lot harder. I wish I had my Shade Cloak, but I didn't go to the Abyss, so I don't get to have nice things. Oh, it's so Jover. It's literally Jover, oh my god! Oh, what a way to end. I can't do anything. I can't lock in. We die on the final boss. That's a good one. What if I go to my save files? GG's, not so much. What if I just go to my save files and boot up this other Steel Soul that I have? Run it back? No, not with all this stuff. I don't want to run it back with all of my 100% save file. I would feel super bad if I lost that. Although, would be a lot easier. Yeah, forget it. We'll run it back. It's not that hard. Oh, I've even got nail upgrades. Listen, Steel Soul is for the save file. I said we would get a Steel Soul victory. I didn't say which save file it would be on. See, this is exactly why I didn't equip the Dung Defender crest on my other save file. Because I knew someone would use that word. I didn't want that. Alright. Time to lose this save file too. Whatever. Do I have nail hearts? I do. Bow. And this time, I'll play smarter, question mark? I don't even know where I messed up last time. I don't know what did it. Because, like, I've done this before with minimal upgrades. But having all of the upgrades makes it a lot easier. There, see, we're already on, like, the next phase. It's not an issue. Give me my soul. I don't think I have, yeah, no, I don't have the Radiance ending on this save file, so Hornet didn't come to save me. That's fine. We got our dub. It's so funny that I died there. Alright, let's lock this bad one up and get out of here. He is oozing on me. First try. You keep saying that. First try. I don't think it was. I don't think I could honestly call it first try. GG easy, absolutely. So anyway, just ignore the end of that last save file. We did it! You know what this means? This means I still technically have, I have another Hollow Knight stream in me someday for actually winning. Maybe I'll do one for... Oh. See, I was gonna say maybe I'll do one for the Radiance ending, but that means I need to go through White Palace, and if I go through White Palace, that means I'm going through Path of Pain, and Path of Pain means I'm doing Path of Pain. That last save was just for practice? Absolutely. Absolutely. So something interesting I found out, since I've been playing this without my mods on, is that without QOL, you can't actually skip the credits, so I've watched the credits 3 times today. That's fine. I enjoy the credits. It just lets us soak in the victory. Path of Pain is the most aptly named video game section. Yeah, I'll say. Like, I love Hive Blood, the one that lets you heal every time you get damaged if you stay still long enough and don't get damaged again. That one really helped me a lot through White Palace, but I did kind of use it as a crutch. If I could just like go through based on sheer skill, that'd be cool. My favorite thing about Path of Pain is that it doesn't even give you like any strong upgrade. It doesn't like increase your damage or give you more hearts. It's literally just for lore and an entry in your journal, and I love that so much. It's literally peak. Bug, yeah. Good bug forever. I mean, the stream's almost over anyway, so thank you for coming out. It was awesome. I don't know, should we watch through the entire credits, give these people the respect they deserve? Maybe I got, the Mr. Mushroom ending? We'll see after the credits are over. Good B. Wow, we're really doing bugs now? We're doing bug puns? I'm not smart enough to come up with bug puns on the fly. Hey! But, I'm glad you guys are having fun. Thank you, chat. Seeing my friends from real life and my friends from Tumblr and some people I don't even recognize all hanging out in chat is super awesome. Crickets. Wow. You don't think it was funny? +4. I think that's the end of the credits, so yeah. We'll just watch until the end, see if I got Mr. Mushroom or not. Ah, wah, 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 wah. I'm glad you got to come to the stream too. It was awesome. The viewer count is way more than I actually expect whenever people show up. Like, I've had 2 streams now with a few people who are just actually chatting and hanging out the whole time. It's huge. It's crazy. I never believed it would happen. And I'm so grateful for all of you coming out to watch me fail at Hollow Knight Steel Soul. Game completion 99. Yeah, I don't want to hear about that. 11 hours. That's weird. The stream was only running for 2. I wonder how I got that. No, Mr. Mushroom, no! Didn't have it. You missed the Minecraft one. It's fine. I mean, my VODs are uploaded on YouTube. You can always watch those if you're interested. And I'll be doing Minecraft again sometime soon. I gamed so hard I can press time. Yeah, game completion time. 3 yippies. Minecraft axolotl, my beloved. I ran into an axolotl in one of my saves. You did? You watched the VOD? Awesome. I love knowing that people are even watching the VODs for these. That's so amazing to me. Yeah, time zones are awful. So I'm gonna leave up the Hollow Knight music instead of my normal just chatting, just because Hollow Knight music is a jam. But I'm heading out of here soon as well. Don't backseat. You know backseating is rude. Come on. Maybe if I have you on for a stream, since you would be allowed to join a realm with me, we could do that. But no backseating, please. I don't know what's been going on in late Minecraft updates, and it's fun to experience them for the first time. Good night. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for the chat. You were all awesome. Bye. No, you'll be disappointed if you can't backseat. Fine, maybe just a little bit. Bye. Stream is over now. This was a really good one. Thanks for coming out, everybody.